Hi everyone. I just wanted to take a minute to show you about our beautiful and amazing cake takers and snack and store containers. If you're a baker, or if you want people to think you're a baker, these are amazing. Even a supermarket cake or cookies are going to taste better if you put them in these. That is a scientific fact. So let's start with the rectangle because I have it right here. This is super cool. Like I said, first of all, it's really pretty. And it's just really nice to have these beautiful things to take to potlucks or just put on your counter with your baking in it. Totally secure. Just slide your little arms up and out they come. Okay, the rectangular one is super awesome. It's double-sided. This side is flat, so you can put your 9 by 11 or 11 by 13 cake in here. You can put cookies. I use it at Christmas time when we have Christmas cookies out everywhere. But when you flip it over, look, it's got the cupcake holders. So when you take cupcakes places, or just leave them on your counter and they get zoomed around, you're not going to get them all smucked up. They are going to arrive as beautiful as when they left your house. So that is super cool.
You know, something else that this would be really good for. If you're going someplace and taking like a bunch of sandwiches or things like that, that would be an awesome way to do it. You could have them made up ahead of time.
That is brilliant. See, we always say think outside the Tupperware because it's totally true. There's so many things you can use these for. This is the round cake carrier.
And that's another breed of dog, right?
Exactly. This works exactly the same. You just slide these little things up and down to lock and unlock it. It's really high. This will hold a good 2 or 3 layer cake. Again, double-sided. This side is flat, so you can just put your whole cake on here. This side is divided into serving sizes. So if you want to pre-cut things and put them in here, and again, like Mom said, you can stack sandwiches. You could stack all sorts of things in here. This past year, they even had a little 2-layer tier thing with little divots in it. So you could put deviled eggs, 2 layers of deviled eggs in here, and then put the cover on and take them or serve them. It was really cool. So
and you could do that anyway.
You could do that anyway. Yeah. You know, so Tupperware thinks out of the box for us too. And then we come to this snack and store. The snack and stores are great. There's the smaller one and the larger one. And if you notice, the smaller one is a square. So it's really similar to like your 8 by 8 pan. So if you make a pan of squares and an 8 by 8, they all fit in here. It's a miracle, which means this one would be like the 9 by 11. Same thing. You make your 9 by 11 squares, put them in here. Everything stays nice and fresh. I use these in the freezer as well. They hold muffins, cookies, squares, anything you could make. Now, the really nice part is if you're making on-baked squares, you can actually make them right in here. There's no reason to put them in another pan and then cut them because these have little measurements in them. This is the halfway mark. Can you see those?
Yep. Just tilt it back into it.
Like
yeah,
that?
right
Okay.
there. Yeah.
So these little marks are halfway marks. So if you're going to cut the squares that you've made in here, then you can cut it into quarters. And then after that point, it's so much easier to serve. You want to make sure you use plastic when you're cutting and serving out of here. You don't want to use metal. It'll scrape it up. And the large one also has these same markings in them, so you can cut it into quarters. And once you've got it cut into quarters, it's really easy to cut them into squares after that. So these are our amazing baking things. I hope you guys will use these. And if you come up with any new uses for them, you let us know too, because we like to think outside the Tupperware. Okay, take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.